Hi planner friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha and I am Platypus Plans. And today I am so thrilled, and I did not expect this so soon, but here is my package from Kokuyo, which makes the Jibun Techo. So throughout my social media, I had seen a bunch of people go, "Yo, it's here," and I was just like, okay, so I know that everyone got their Hobonichis or getting their Hobonichis right now, and this is, I think, the second planner shipment that has gone out, and I was not expecting it so soon. I thought that if you were not the United States, you would get it sooner. So I thought the United States would kind of be the last people to get their planners, but here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up and hopefully this peels off. It says this pack is reusable, and I can't quite figure it out because it's so sticky. Okay, wow. So one of the things that Kokuyo did was in their pre-order, that there were lots of freebies that came with your order. And okay, right on top is this one. This is I don't even know what this is, stamp line. I have no idea. I don't even remember. It says stamp and line. And I don't, I see. I don't know. Can you see that? So each of these, there's a shape on one end. And on the other end, can you see, it is just the pen. Okay. First of all, I haven't even opened anything yet, and I am dying to try this one out. So let me get a little pad of paper here, and let's see what we've got. I'm just gonna pull them all out. All right, this is from their campus line. Okay, these are cute. All right, let me go to the one, this kind of purpley one. And oh my goodness, okay, let me find the top of it. Nope. Let's see. Nope. Getting closer. Getting there. And I get the feeling this is kind of dry. Oh, there it is. Maybe it just needed a moment. Okay, nope, gone. Nope. It's supposed to be a heart. Okay, so perhaps it will come out in a minute. Oh, this is such a pretty color. I don't know. Can you see that? Let me zoom you in. It's such a pretty color. Okay, let me try another one. Maybe something darker. And this is some sort of, looks green, and it's supposed to be a triangle. So let's see. Am I doing this wrong? Nope. Oh, there you go. And I do use triangles quite a bit. So, hey, so this one comes out pretty nicely. Or maybe I should try, look, it's just triangle. Doesn't matter which side is up. Okay. All right. And, oh, it's a very, very, very pretty green. It's almost like a jade, perhaps. All right, this one is, oh, it's a teardrop. All right, let me see if I get the right. Oh, you know, it's so funny that I pulled out this particular pad of paper because it has these little, has a pretty big grid. Well, this is very pretty, this blue. Oh, it's gorgeous. And wow, oh God, that's beautiful. right? The camera probably won't do it justice, but it's like kind of like a blue gray. I wasn't pushing the tip very hard. And this one is a gray, and this is a cube. Okay, I don't use stamps very much, and this is one of the reasons why, because they just kind of never really work out that well. But perhaps it's me. Perhaps I'm not putting like equal pressure. And I'm just gonna blot that a little bit. It ends up looking a little bit gray-green, but this is the gray. See, I really like the pens. Let's see, okay, this is a purple. Oh, this is nice, it's like a crescent. Let me bring the crescent this way and see. Hey, this is pretty. Purple's very cute. Okay, this one's nice. I mean, they're all nice, but this one comes out perfectly, and purple is one of my favorite colors. Okay, very, very cute. Let's see. Super. Really pretty. Okay, these are super, super pretty. These, is there a name? It just says Campus. Kokuyo Campus Stamp Line. Okay, and this one is, oh, how pretty. Look, it's a star. So, all right, pretty faint, but actually the shape is nice. It's just really, really faint. I guess you could have to do this on maybe a darker paper. And very nice. Maybe it's just me. Everything looks like it's mixed with gray. I think it's just me. Wow, okay. That's just really pretty. Oh, right, well, okay, thank you guys for indulging me in that. And we're gonna go back to the unboxing. So here we are. Let me zoom you out just a hair. All right, so plastic wrap. Everything came very, very nicely wrapped up, and I suppose that's a good place to start. I guess this really would have helped if I grabbed my scissors. Okay, so there are a couple of things that I've ordered and a couple of things that came as a freebie. All right, so let's go into this. Oh, I'm so excited for this. This is a lot bigger and it's metal. I had not expected that. But here is a clip to hold the planner open. And this is really just a plain clip. It just says Japan on it. It doesn't actually, oh wait, it does say Kokuyo, right? And I kind of love it. Ooh, and it's strong too. Okay, so I did order that. All right, what else? Was that the only other thing I actually ordered? I think it was. Okay, now this is interesting. This was a freebie gift. I'm not positive. This looks to me like notebooks. These do seem to be like notebooks. Oh, with their lovely Kokuyo paper. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these. This is like not a size that I normally use. I wanna say it's 8.5 by 11, but no, it says 11 millimeters by 30. They're lovely, and I'm sure I'll find a use for them. Anyway, hey, I think that's a really nice gift. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these campus notebooks. Okay. All right. And then the thing that I have been waiting for is my Jibun Techo Days in a B6 Slim. Holy mackerel. I have been jonesing for this for ages now. I did not choose an ornate cover. They had some really cute ones, but I didn't actually care that much for them. So I chose this one, and it looks like it's gray. Actually, in the pictures, I thought it was going to be more like a beige, but okay, that's fine. All right, let's get this plastic off. So first of all, it is definitely thicker than I thought it was going to be, even though I know it's a Days. It's got at least 365 pages, but it's just so cute. It feels so good. So here is the information card that comes with it. It is all in Japanese, so I will have to get my phone and do some Google Translate, but I pretty much know what's going on. You know, I've seen a bunch of videos of the Jibun Techo Days. Thank you, Beth Coffee. Let's see. Okay, so here is, oh, no, wait. Here we go. Oh, let me just pull it because it's not going to slide. Ooh, and it's got that awful plastic smell. Okay. But hey, ooh, she's cute because this cover, it's a plastic cover with this like gray cardstock paper in it. You can change it to anything you want. Okay. All right. So let's do a little bit of flip through. Okay. Here's that page and name here. And here is 2026. Now I have no idea why they put 2025 here. It just doesn't seem, I don't know. I don't know why I would want to look at last year. Or maybe there's a reason. And then there's 2027 over here. Okay. And it's just, I guess you can always see, oh, my birthday, and you can see what day of the week it is. I have no idea. Okay. So here is this is your yearly index. I have no idea what I'm going to put in any of this, right? I can see that the paper it's still relatively thin, right? You can mostly see through it. I'm going to have to trust what it's going to be like. All right, this is my dream. And here it says goals and actions to take. I really like this. And this is for work and study. This is for qualifications and education, finance, savings, health and beauty, hobbies, literature, travel, vacation, family, partners, friendship, connection, and other. I actually really like this. I know that in Sterling Ink and some other planners, they have like goals, but it's very like free and open. And I know people love that. They can do whatever they want with it. But honestly, gotta say, I really like the structure of this. And maybe that's why I like the Jibun Techo, okay? And these are events for the month. And I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to write this. I'm not positive. I don't know whether this is for 2026 or maybe looking back at the end of the year. I don't know. Okay, keep going. This is my the 100 wishes list. And I like that they have like a little checkbox plus more. Geez, man, I don't even know if I can recognize 100 wishes. But I like it. It's all here. And this is just, they call it a free list, which I really like. You can make anything you want with the check boxes. And then it's, there's a lighter shade and a darker shade just to distinguish between every other line. This goes on. Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. I guess it's just anything you want. Okay. And so here it is. Here is your January. And they have the previous December days. January 1st starts on a Thursday. Here is your monthly list. And I think this is really, really nice because there are things that don't necessarily have they're not exactly bound to a date or a time. Somewhere in January, I need to make an appointment for blah, blah, blah. Okay, it would go here. And here is your tracker for the month, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not positive I would flip back and forth. But I mean, there's plenty of room here for your trackers. You can do anything. I mean, these are actually 2 lines, but is pretty small. So I would probably use that as 1 line. That would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like a 7 monthly trackers. You know, 7. Well, I guess it's daily, but I'll explain this in a second. Okay, and that goes all the way through. So interestingly enough, there are just not a lot of days. This goes all the way, the month section, goodness, goes all the way to January, and it's just much smaller in February. And they don't have trackers here, but they have extended your check boxes to down here. I don't know if you can see that. And I guess that's it. Okay, so, I mean, I guess that's it. That's plenty. That's plenty. Thank you, Kokuyo. All right. Okay, so let's look at this. This is this is January 1st. It starts here. And on this kind of like a monthly preset, I would call it, you've got your monthly goals in your theme, what I do, what I don't, and I'd have to look that up because I get the feeling that translation is a little bit odd. I don't know if it has to do with like habits or not. I'm not positive. Month in a word, right? So I guess you would go back at the end of the month. What I achieved, what I didn't achieve. Okay, I like this. Things that made me happy, things I regret, people I met, places I went, what I bought, and what I learned. And then there's like 2 free boxes down here. All right, that's pretty neat. I kind of like that. And then let's get into the dailies, which is what this book is. There are no weeklies. This is all daily stuff, right? Interestingly enough, I was looking at this for 2025, and then I was like, no, I need to look at my week. You know, things have changed in my life, and that's what I love about the planner community is you can always change. You can always morph into a different book, a different size, a different layout. And I really respect the planners who kind of figure out what does their life need, not what book do I want because everybody has it, or even what book do I want because, you know, it comes in that color. Those are fine things to do, but those things don't matter that much to me. There are things that are non-negotiable for me, and I have to find the planner that matches those things, right? So I do not need a weekly, you know, frankly, I use my phone quite a bit, right? Okay, so in case you wanted to know, all right, so this is your timeline. This is a 24-hour timeline, and it starts at 1 a.m. And it goes all the way through. And these are presumably like times that you're asleep, right? So you're probably asleep, you know, well, not here, but somewhere down here. You're asleep from here to here, right? So I guess you're free to do everything you want with that. And here, it's very, very faint, but there are check boxes here. In here is your weather, which I love about my weather. And you could easily circle, this is like a sunny day, a cloudy day, a rainy day, lightning, mostly cloudy, snow, and nuclear war. No, seriously, that is wind, right? You can circle that. I have the stencil that I can actually, you know, draw in whatever the weather is supposed to be, plus the highs and the lows. And then down here, and oh gosh, I'm gonna try to zoom you in because this is really, really faint here. There are 3 boxes here, and this is a smiley face, a meh face, and an unhappy face. And this is a really nice place to kind of review your day, right? I'm really excited about this because I just started learning, I don't know if it's going to work, but I just started learning a little bit about bullet journaling, and this might be a great place for the information that I log every day, right? So here would be my appointments, and here would be any sort of like rapid logging, or, you know, even the same thing, people that I met, things that I did, you know, maybe I started learning on January 1st, I learned how to crochet. So I'm starting a scarf then. That's a great thing to log, okay? So this is like, it's very colorful. This just is gonna go all the way through, all right, all the way through to the, you know, so it finishes on the 31st of January and then flips over to February, and it's the same thing. There are no weeks in here. Can I repeat that? There is no weeks in here. Now, if I wanted to, if I desperately needed weeks, which I don't because it would be a lot of repetition, my Google Calendar is for managing my appointments, and I'm appointment based. So those change all the time. Like today, I originally had 3 clients this afternoon, and coincidentally, all 3 of them needed to cancel, and that happened at different times. You know, 2 of them are health related, and 1 is she just needed to reschedule. Totally fine. They all did it outside of that 24-hour window, which, you know, I appreciate. But my planner, my paper planner, it's like, it's a mess. And I was very lucky that I had my, you know, correction tape, and I made it passable. But, you know, I don't know. It just, I can't actually I can't get my appointments neatly here onto this page. This is really for time blocking, okay? So that goes all the way through to the end of the year. Let me see what other pages are in the back. Does this go all the way November? Wow, okay, December all the way to here. And, oh my God, and some blank pages. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blank pages at the back. And of course, this planner ends on the 31st of December, 2026. 11 blank pages, and then there is looking back, oh, I see, looking back in 2026. And I think this is really nice, and it talks, this is my events, you know, and then here it's events of families, friends, and the world. That's pretty interesting. I actually really like this. There's an overview at the bottom, and then that's it. There is a pen holder here, thank goodness, and a slit pocket here. And in the front, I should show you the front, there are these 3 very, very shallow pockets in here, but still, you can still put stuff in there. And this is my 2026 Jibun Techo days. I'm so excited, so cute. I do, so this is B6 Slim, and this is as big as a planner as I'm going to be able to use. My planners need to come with me. I tried to have a planner that stayed home. I never looked at it. I never picked it up. I never filled it in. And when I did fill it in, it was like, oh shit, I have to get this in and that in and this in. It didn't work, really did not work. I am a 1 planner person. Having said that, I bought 3 planners. 2 are pocket size, and 1 is, this is the B6 Slim. So we will see which one I will be using to take with me, my 1 planner, and the other 2 will become other things, right? Journaling comes to mind. Also, I tried doing like my social media, like my content scheduling in one of my planners this year, but I quickly fell out of that. It was very helpful because it was dedicated that I could just put in, what was I filming, what was my, my views or whatever it is that I wanted, my subs, I was interested in that at the beginning of 2025, and now towards the latter end of 2025, I don't care so much about how many subscribers I have or how many people like my video. What excites me is connecting with people, and it's been great. I've found friends, people that are interested in the same thing I'm interested in, which is planners, and it's nice because we get to support one another, and that's what really makes me happy. So if any of my content helps you, that's like a double bonus. That's like really the cherry on the sundae, For me though, it's really about how I'm connecting to people. So social media should connect people instead of isolating people. Should. Okay. All right. So I think I will be doing a pen test very soon. And so stay tuned for that. All right. I'll see you then. Bye.